Hey everyone, it's Christina from Christina of Light. Thank you for visiting with me here. When you watch my videos, you're always in a protective bubble of love and light, watched over by all my guides and angels. I'm in much gratitude to them for this. This is my Saturday self-care message for whoever's called to it. I'm using this deck. Yes, I was surprised by that too. And this deck, which is common for me to use that one. So one of my co-workers today said the word enjoy in a sentence, and I literally heard enjoy. So via their word, them speaking that word, I heard a message. Enjoy. I-N separate. J-O-Y. Being in joy is the ultimate goal / love. Why we're here. What I'm getting is with that message is that we know it's time for our inner joy to be rewarded on the outside. So I've been feeling sexual energy again. I also, another thing this person said rung in my head about agreements. There's going to be new contracts signed, and a release of old ones. This is all the prelude and the building into all the new that we've moved forward and that we're being hoisted, that I said on one of my previous messages just recently. I'm getting September is a really big month for a redo, because there's no stuck energy. There's a massive shift in direction that's coming up on Monday the 2nd. And that's going to remain occurring until the 9/9 portal. September is a month of transcendence. That is a definite. And last night I was mentioning how I keep getting, instead of take care to self-care, I keep getting beware to self-care. Maybe we'll unearth some messages for that in here. Sorry, I'm feeling strange. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot easier for me to guess what's going on to know what's going on for other people than it is for me to know with myself sometimes. If you hear any snoring, the pups are behind me. Oh my god, they look so cute. Winnie, she moved all the blankets I put on top of my bed blankets because of the dog hair to literally lay on top of my pillows. And if she wasn't so damn cute, I wouldn't let it happen. But I do, because she's so damn cute. And Mr. Benjamin over here, he pushed the blanket away from him and laid on my bed blanket. And They they moved the blanket I put on top to catch all their hair, and he's shedding so bad right now. I have like black tumbleweeds in, that just keep gathering in corners. But that so they're behind me. I'm probably talking more than they're even snoring. No, he's snoring. In any case, so for the self-care message, I got beauty ritual, and for me, this wasn't per se beauty ritual as it was more of routines. I spoke about this the other day. It's really important that when there's a lot going on in people's lives that they have some routines that help to ground them, to help make the time more efficient for them. So in the chance that you're trying to control your scenarios, which is not really gonna be easy to do these days because the energy isn't there for control. The controls in not having control, in the opposite sense of the term, but just really having some sort of routines in that consistency will help through all the change that's going on. And it, even though it may look like there's a lot of change going on, you in particular yourself may not have a ton of change going on if you're just completing a bunch of change, but it may appear that there's a lot of change going on. So having those rituals and routines, in some aspect to help keep you organized will help minimize that aspect of an overwhelm. But just it's also just being present and allowing yourself self-care, because that is moving forward. That is the name of the game, is taking care of oneself first, and loving themselves enables you to move out into the world and be with other people and not feel like you're shortchanging yourself and get bitter because you're giving too much energy outwards and not to yourself. I mean, there is the word no. So if you are doing that, just say no. You have the power. Whether or not you try to use it, or if you're a people pleaser, then that's a whole nother subject. Movement. So I've been going to a personal trainer because I felt after a good solid 6 years of dealing with perimenopause and then into menopause, it was time my body felt in a better place to start dealing with being overweight, which has been hard for me because I've not been overweight. But in any case, I allowed my body to do what it needed to do. And I keep, this topic keeps coming up with people doing the Ozempic and, what's the other one? Because of the W. My sister's doing that one. Instead of putting in the effort for our bodies and doing the real work, because it's that's good for the body. It's not falsely doing things, but people are impatient and they like to take the easy way out. And I do know a ton of people who are a Wyobi, I think it is, something like that. I think the name is. That are doing the shot, and of course they're having a lot of instant results, but there's a lot of things that come along with that sacrifice, that of the easy road that they try to take. And I'm not one to take an easy road for immediate gratitude, because I know what's authentic for me and what's truthful for me. And if I don't have to do something that's bad for my body, Mass does something good, then I'd much rather do it the proper way. But a lot of people have brought that up to me when they found out. And it's, this is my decision. And for God's sakes, I shouldn't be being questioned for going out and exercising to lose weight versus stealing medicine away from somebody who actually needs it. So crazy. But anyways, movement. This is not only yoga, this is being one, this is breathing, being present. There is so much to be said about, I not only go to the personal trainer, I actually do walk too. That's part of the deal too. I have to do a number of steps each day, which I've sucked on for like the last week. So but anyways, I started back up being consistent with it today. Anyhow, movement, it's really being in touch with your body. It's connecting. So like when I do yoga every morning, and I don't do it for like hours on end, do it for like 15 minutes, and I gear it towards things I need to do for my body. And while I'm doing that, I'm paying attention to, the points of my body, and, if something's aching, or if I get, a feeling, or if I think of something, something that comes up for release. It's being present and listening to your body at the same time. Aromatherapy. So this is just another item that deals with supporting oneself. Whatever tools in your tool chest that help to support you. And I'm not talking about bad habits, okay? Talking about things that truly support you in your body, in your energy. I'm not talking about going out and getting blitzed. Something like that. But this is really just, really remembering those self-care, supportive rituals and routines that help you to support you. Like me with my essential oils, doing yoga, going to the my personal trainer, doing my steps, doing all this stuff, and crystals and herbs, and whatever else I'm doing, finding the things that support you, is loving yourself and helps to bring love into your life. Psychic power gained through Buddhist meditation. Meditating is really key now, because with the expansions of our minds, and spiritually awakening and leveling up and getting more and more upgrades, going into meditation and listening to your inner self, your higher self, and all your guides, angels, ascended masters, just pay attention to your guidance. You know you best, and your guidance knows you best. That's where you're going to get your answers for things, your clarifications on things, supporting yourself. I mean, the list is endless. Hospitality. The special ability God gives to some to provide an open home and warm welcome to those in need of food, lodging, and fellowship. This is more of that service work of Mother Teresa, who likes to appear in almost every reading lately. Because really, we're in service of the greater good and of love. And that's what is culminating at this time. And being of service, and as I talked about last night with those new professions and those new ways to come into abundance, financials are going to stem from that. That's what that turns on Monday, September 2nd. That shift in direction and that hoisting us into what we've planted the seeds for and bringing in for the year 2025. That's for those of us who have reached a point where we're looking to expand into businesses that have to do with our spirituality and being of service to others and helping with healing. That's what's being constructed right now. The foundations are being constructed, and that building of that energy for those endeavors for next year is just around the bend for 2025. An excellent judge of hidden talents and recruiting them against the trend. So that's the authenticity. That's knowing yourself, knowing where you want to go now, and not giving two craps what other people think about that. Because you know what? Judgment doesn't matter. Your opinion does not matter about what I do with my life. I have a calling. I have a personal calling. You may be called to do something different, or I mean, obviously you would, but and what you do with your life is your responsibility. It's your journey, and it has nothing to do with my business. Like, live and let live, because we all are here at this time to learn whatever lessons that we need to learn. This is a new crystal I got. It's pink opalite. Isn't it beautiful? Spirit guides. You have an innate connection with your spirit guide, which are here to help your soul attain its greatest potential on earth. Yes, we all have guidance. It's just whether or not you choose to listen to it or not. So, I've been feeling my twin flame the past few days, and I pulled 3 cards in another deck for myself, and I got a message from my twin in those 3 cards, through those cards. And I also pulled the twin flame card in here, the king, which reminds me of the emperor in the tarot deck, which is Aries, and Mars is a planet of Aries. So there was another message in this deck for me, for my twin. The twin flame's mission is to evolve spiritually in order to harmonize with the perfection of the universe, is in helping to bring balance to this planet, in balancing our connections, and helping to polarize, which is balance. It's different than the polarization. The word polarization, it's the poles are balanced. In those connections, and if they're due to come together in this lifetime, to help be that beacon of light that emanates that love that just exudes for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and the more it grows, the larger the field of energy and light that comes from that. We teach other souls how to love. And that's what we're here to do at this time. We're teaching other souls the newest, brand new level of love and how to be in that and exist in that on the planet right now. Through us, the few twin flames that there are on this planet. I am not in union with... We're in union in the 5D energetically, but we're not in union in the 3D. We live opposite sides of this town. But there's a twin flame message basically coming through. Is what I'm really trying to say. So through the next following months, that this leveling up of twin flames is going to culminate. And I'm really seeing the twin flame. That's where the sexual energy is coming from that I've been feeling and seeing. There's an intensity culminating right now with that. So Mars, the urge to assert the self in the sex, there we go, sex drive, will, energy, and drive. Yeah, so with the free flow of energy right now and no blocks, there's going to be a mighty flow of energy. I had spoken about this yesterday as well. That is really just going to there's really a quickening happening. There's just really gonna feel it from Monday on. Just that swift energy of flow and wanting to get things done, and feeling the energy flowing with that, the momentum with that. Animal, a strong spiritual animal characterized as a teacher or messenger that comes in the form of an animal, has a personal relationship with you. So what we're being told here is that our animal guidance is really going to be in the forefront right now, supporting us energetically, because of all the swift energy that's about to happen. That we're just creeping into it right now. I can see it and feel. I can see the wind. I can feel it. We're tomorrow we're stepping back in. Pluto's stepping back into Capricorn for the next till November, and but I can still feel the Aquarian energy of that Pluto's gonna go back into. It's a finishing up of things. That's why I'm getting the energy of redo right now. But animal guidance is definitely going to be with us. I'll probably have more on that because I see animals, and I know what animals you are personally working with at whatever given time in your energy that helps support. Scholar, absorbs and integrates information from the world around them, not necessarily scientific, can also get general information about life. This is the expansion of our brains that I've been readily talking about. So what I'm getting with this is that there will be a brief slowdown with that, with Pluto going into Capricorn to help us tie up loose ends and complete some things, so all the new things can just come right in. I'm seeing, and it's really going to usher in all the new for the new year that's coming in. There's going to be really a big free flow. Artisan, skilled craft worker who makes and creates or creates materials, objects, partly or entirely by hand. Yeah, the creativity is going to be through the roof now, and like I've been saying, with planting the seeds for next year's endeavors that are being the groundwork's already been laid, and now we're putting on the building blocks for all of that. The creativity is going to stem from that. There's also going to be a lot of partnerships that's going to come out of this now, because now that we've leveled up people, places, and things coming in to help with our own, all the shifts that are occurring, and everyone's being realigned to do all the new work and everything together. Manifestation. Power manifestors turn desire and thoughts to reality by initiating action and creation. Like I just said, with that momentum's flowing, so action's able to be taken. It's a powerful manifesting time because of that as well. And the creativity is just through the roof, and the more love you're putting into things, the more creative people are going to get. Because there's that twin flame, like I was just talking about with the twin flame message. Just they help each other, ebbing and flowing, to help be creators, helping each other to heal, to teach each other things, and to be apart from each other, to come back and be the solid, new, evolved selves. And that's the lessons that we are teaching other souls that aren't twin flames, but it's helping to up-level the love relationship on the planet, with oneself and together, and even in just the 5D, if you're not aligned and together as of this moment. Born leader and commander, this is the step up of people moving into their soul's path, and what they've been called to do on the planet at this time. This is taking that lead. I'm seeing the lone wolf with this as well, but they are also pack animals. But knowing when to be by yourself, to support yourself, and to come back in when you've rejuvenated, healed, and bolstered your energy again, to help others. So I didn't get any tea, any essential oils, any herbs. I didn't get anything for this week, and I am going to stand firm on the fact that's because of Monday's new moon. We got new beginnings coming in, and the energy is going to change, so there's really no need. We're already in that energy now, so there's really no need to give you a list of things right now, knowing as of Monday that's all just going to quickly change. Energy is always changing. It's just, a lot of times we can hold a steady energy for a little bit, but it's too quick of a turnover for Monday. So I'm just going to leave it at that then. This was a lot. There's a lot going on the rest of the year, so I don't expect that there'll be a ton of consistency with them. That it's with my readings, and messaging, I really think it's going to be of building blocks themselves. It's kind of an intermingling of all my messages together and just different aspects of it. So anyways, I'm going to get my butt into bed because I am extremely tired. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me here tonight. I really appreciate you. Those folks in the United States, hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend, and be safe, of course. Weather's not been fantastic here, so I'm in Massachusetts, so but I'm more than happy to have the weather we're having, because I'm not baking my butt off outside at work. So thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow for the weekly energy reading and any shorts that I post. Thank you. Have a great night. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. Bye.